Okay. Alright. What's going on YouTube? It's Vidya James here. I picked up a second job since my first job had been cutting my hours, and then it gave me my hours back, so I'm working like 50 to 60 hours a week. So I've been more than a little busy, and by the time I get home, I'm mostly wiped. Even today, I started work at 8, finished at 8, and this whole freaking this 3DS Direct thing came out. So it's been rough. But it's the first Direct in a long while, I think, like months. So let's see what Nintendo has to offer us here. We got this queued up. Trying a couple new programs, trying a couple of new setups. You might notice there that I got some new posters set up finally. Palutena and the Rosalina Smash Brothers ones. My brother went to Otacon. He was kind enough to get me the Bay. I'm bad at this. Bay is Bay. She's the Ice Queen. She's the coolest character since Midna. Okay, so let's get this September 1st Nintendo 3DS. Alright, we're queued up here. And 3, 2, 1, go.
John, how are we doing? Everything smooth?
Yeah, everything's great. We're ready for the Nintendo Direct, except we don't have Bill.
What do you mean we don't have Bill? Where's Bill? And where's my new Nintendo 3DS?
Wait, the 3DS with all...
Yes, that Nintendo 3DS, the one with all the 2017 games.
I can fix this.
You better fix this. You guys, you're gonna help me with the 2016 announcements. John, you're gonna go find Bill.
I'm on it.
And you need to find my new Nintendo 3DS too.
I'm double on it.
Make it happen.
But what about the 2017 announcements?
Find Bill and find my new Nintendo 3DS.
I'm sorry, the new Nintendo 3DS is still the stupidest freaking name they could have given that thing. Should just need Super Nintendo 3DS or like 3DS Neo or something.
It's been a while since the games Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon were revealed on Nintendo Direct last February, so let's take another look. The story begins when your character moves to the tropical islands of the Alola region and begins his or her journey to become a Pokemon trainer. The first partner Pokemon this time include the Grass Quill Pokemon Rowlet, the Fire Cat Pokemon Litten, and the Sea Lion Pokemon Poplio.
Bork?
You can choose one of these 3 Pokemon. In addition, the 2 Pokemon from the box art, Solgaleo and Lunala, hold a vital key to your adventure in Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon. On your journey, you'll also encounter regional variant Pokemon with unique looks adapted to the region's native environment. This here is an Alolan Rattata. In addition to a distinct look,
Fuck Rattata!
Normal, so it's quite different from the Rattata you know.
No!
Apparently, Rattata was
Fuck
small in
Rattata!
the Alolan region, so its people introduced young
No.
to the area to take care of the problem. But then, in response, Rattata altered their habitat and became nocturnal to avoid young moose, who were active during the day. That's how Rattata adopted their regional variant form. Speaking of changes, there's a new element called Z-moves.
Fuck Rattata. They're fucking all over the place in fucking Pokemon Go. Jesus Christ. Hashtag fuck Rattata.
Unleash their full powers together. What type of Z-move a Pokemon can use depends on which Z-crystal the player gives that Pokemon. Some Z-moves are exclusive to a specific type of Pokemon and can only be used after a specific Z-crystal is assigned.
Oh.
There's an early purchase bonus as well. It's Munchlax.
Jesus
You can
Christ.
evolve into Snorlax to go all out. From the
That
time the game
was kinda
launches
scary.
until January 11th, 2017, you can receive Munchlax in Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon. This Munchlax will come with a special item, Snorlium Z. Evolve your Munchlax into Snorlax, then assign the Snorlium Z crystal to get the special Z move, Pulverizing Pancake. Please check the official
So it's
Pokemon
like
website
Mega
for more
Evolution,
details
but like
after this Nintendo
specific moves and shit.
Direct. Pokemon Sun
So you can
and
customize
Pokemon
your
Moon
Pokemon a
launch
little
side by
bit
side
more.
on
Okay.
November 18th.
I can get behind
Moving
that.
along, see what you can make of this.
Alright, new Super Mario Brothers. The original or the second one? Oh! Okay.
And they look like good old Super Mario Maker, which launched last year on Wii U.
It's new Super
But
Mario.
This is Super
for
Mario
3DS.
Maker for
Okay.
Nintendo 3DS. This new game is all about playing courses anytime, anywhere. And it gives you 100 built-in courses designed by Nintendo to play right out of the box.
Okay.
These levels have medal challenges, from collecting every coin to defeating every enemy before reaching a goal. I wonder how many medals you can collect. You can also go online to play courses made using the Wii U version. In the spirit of spontaneity, you won't be able to search by course ID, but you will be able to enjoy the 100 Mario Challenge and recommended courses as well. While not every course created in the Wii U version will be compatible with this release, we're confident there'll be no shortage of great content for you to play. You'll also be able to get courses directly from your local friends, but we'll get to that in a bit. Like its predecessor on Wii U, this game lets players freely create their own Super Mario courses, and includes every tool and course part available in that version, save for the Mystery Mushroom and its associated Mario costumes, which are exclusive to the Wii U release. But don't worry if you find course creation a bit intimidating. Mario and Yamamura are back with interactive tutorials that'll have you creating with confidence in no time. While Super Mario Maker on Wii U was all about fostering a big global community, this time we're focused on bringing
I'm just
fans
tired.
together
Thinking
with
it's not that
local
this is
friends
boring. I
to build
work a
communities
12-hour
that are
day.
closely knit. So instead of uploading courses online, courses you make will be shareable via local wireless and Street Pass.
It feels like they
They've
really
also
should be
added
doing
new
more to
mobile
connect the
shuttle
Wii U and the
courses
3DS.
for
Like, you
wireless.
should be able to use the
That way you
3DS as a
can team up
controller
to
for more
create
games,
courses, which will be
honestly.
marked with a special icon to commemorate your collaboration.
I mean,
Super
where'd
Mario
my
Maker for
gamepad go?
Nintendo 3DS will be released on December 2nd,
Oh, there it is.
2016.
like,
Next up,
it's pretty...
Mario Party Star Rush. This game has a new mode called Toad Scramble, which puts a big spotlight on little old Toad while introducing a new way to play Mario Party. It can be played single player or multiplayer.
Hey, it's Mario Party,
and
so
involves
I'm not
everyone moving
exactly,
simultaneously,
riveted here.
from rolling the dice to navigating toward bosses. By eliminating turns, the game is much faster and a bit more strategic too. The fastest player to reach the boss will immediately dive into an action-packed minigame, and the other players can join in the fun when they catch up. But getting there first isn't an instant win. There are other factors at play, so you'll have to think fast. And
I'm not sponsored by Gold Peak Tea,
There
by
are
the
tougher
way.
choices in Mario Party than merely
Disclosure.
picking your favorite character.
I just
You'll
love
find
that
Mushroom
tea.
Kingdom allies on each map, just waiting for
I
a
love
team
tea in
up.
general.
These ally characters expand your movement options, and as they play alongside you in minigames, any points they earn are added to your total. There are other modes too. One of them is Coinathlon, where players race around a track by collecting coins while playing in minigames. It's pure skill, no dice. And in the mode Mario Shuffle, you'll maneuver 3 pieces to reach the opponent's side of the board. There are lots of ways to party with Mario. 7 modes.
You
in
got
fact.
your
So
Waluigi
how to play
amiibo
is
there,
up to you and your
people.
friends.
I got
Don't
my
forget,
Midna
the game is
amiibo.
also compatible with the Super Mario series amiibo figures, including these 7 figures that join the party this fall. They work differently in each mode, so try them all out and see for yourself. Of course, this is Mario Party, so it's packed with mini-games. There are a few ways to play together, including up to 4-player download play, as well as local multiplayer, a first for the series on handheld. If you download the free Mario Party Star Rush Party Guest Edition from Nintendo eShop, you can enjoy 4-player multiplayer using only one full version of the game, without limitations. Mario Party Star
Oh,
Rush,
okay.
a new amiibo from the Super Mario series,
not bad.
will release simultaneously on November 4th.
So if you have friends, but like,
Believe it or not, but next up is Animal Crossing New Leaf. This fall, we're releasing a free update for 2013's coziest Nintendo game. It will expand your town's horizons by adding an amiibo functionality and other new features.
Oh, it's a 3-year-old game, and they're still
Of course, the
adding
Animal
shit
Crossing
to
series
it.
amiibo figures
Free,
and
no
cards will be
less.
compatible, but so will select figures from other series as well.
That should.
In addition to this update, a new wave of Animal Crossing amiibo cards will release on December 2nd. There are 50 new cards, and each one features a villager we haven't seen yet in Animal Crossing New Leaf,
Wow.
as well as the interior design of that villager's mobile home.
They're mobile.
You can update your current version of the game, Animal Crossing New Leaf, including the recently launched Nintendo Selects version, or you can purchase a package that includes this update called Animal Crossing New Leaf Welcome Amiibo. With this version, you'll also be gifted a brand new amiibo card from the wave I mentioned earlier. Pretty soon, we'll be going to town on all of the features included in
I
this update,
haven't played that game like pretty much since 2013.
So
I'm
stay
pretty sure I
tuned
lost
for Animal
all
Crossing
my
Mini Direct coming later
all
this
my
fall.
villagers, but like they just gave me a reason to go back and play that game from 3 years ago.
Hey, is this Reggie's Nintendo 3DS?
It's mine now. Oh shit, he actually is.
Street
Kill
Pass
Bill
Mini Plaza
Volume
is
3.
merging into new territory. A new update should make your gameplay experience quicker and smoother.
Really?
In addition to the current Street Pass Mini Plaza, we're adding a Quick Plaza, which streamlines the way you play the games. When you visit the Quick Plaza, the gameplay will move along quicker. Greeting messages from Mii characters have been simplified, and you can select the game more quickly from the bottom screen and boot it up right away. There will also be a handy adjustment to the Plaza Gate in Street Pass Mii Plaza Premium. Previously, you could only encounter up to 10 players via the Street Pass feature, but now, by sending Mii characters you've met via Street Pass to the Plaza Gate, you can encounter up to 100 players. Alongside the update, we're also adding 5 new fast-paced Street Pass games.
Really?
You'll race slot cars and compete for the best time against players you encounter through Street Pass in slot.
Alright, I love that they're continually updating
Predict
this.
stock prices as advised by the Miis you've met in Market Crashers. You'll cook requested dishes for heroes aiming to rescue the king in Feed Me. You'll explore wild frontiers using the step count of players you've met via Street Pass in Mii Trek. And you'll also blast yourself from a cannon to defeat demons in Ninja Laundry. Even for Street Pass, these games are bite-sized and deliciously so. Perhaps best of all, you can download either Slot Car Rivals or Market Crashers for free.
Really?
If you take advantage of the free download, you can purchase the 4 other new games in a special discounted bundle. The new games and updates for Street Pass Mii Plaza and Street Pass Mii Plaza Premium launch shortly after the direct, along with a free game download.
Fucking Nintendo.
Stay alert, troops! This here's a new game in development for Nintendo 3DS, Tank Troopers. It's the action game that thrusts you into battle behind the wheel of a tank with specialized abilities. A key aspect of this game is the titular Troopers. Depending on the type of troopers you have in your tank, you'll have access to different abilities. They may look like normal tanks, but these babies can strike surrounding enemies with a freeze attack, launch paintballs to block the opponent's views, and use electrical shocks to freeze rival tanks where they stand.
It's
This is
freaking Tank
definitely not
Overwatch.
tank warfare.
That's what it is. It's Tank
In the
Overwatch.
6-player multiplayer mode, the game offers download play as well. That way, up to 6 players can make war together. Recon tells me that there are other game modes too. The Nintendo 3DS exclusive, Tank Troopers, will be unleashed on Nintendo eShop.
It's probably as close to
later this winter.
Splatoon on 3DS that we'll ever
Puzzle
see.
Gaming is about to get a fresh new coat of paint in the eShop exclusive Picross 3D Round 2. This time, blocks can be painted with 2 colors of paint to reveal more elaborate shapes. Using the numbers as hints, you can search for the hidden object in more than 3.
I've never been a puzzle guy, so this is all fucking Greek to me.
And even tap compatible amiibo figures to uncover secret Nintendo characters. A demo will be available too, real soon after today's direct. So
If you're into
head to
puzzle
Nintendo
games, I guess
eShop
that's all
on
for you.
Nintendo 3DS to try some free puzzles. Then,
But so far,
if you have fun, you can purchase the whole game.
I mean, we're not even halfway through this shit, and I'm already like, hey, I'm
Nintendo
all on
eShop
this.
on Nintendo 3DS.
Crossed.
At Nintendo, we're committed to working with awesome independent developers. This September, we'll be releasing a new Wii U or Nintendo 3DS title each week in Nintendo eShop at a reduced price for a limited time. It all begins today with Axiom Verge. So check it out on Nintendo eShop and come back every
Oh, that's
Thursday
the
in
Metroid
September
thing,
to
right?
more great games and watch our latest developer spotlight videos. We're also kicking off the month with a contest on Twitter. For the next 2 weeks, enter for a chance to win all 5 games and an opportunity to curate your own content shelf on Nintendo eShop. Also, if you're in Seattle this weekend for PAX West, stop by the EMP Museum in Seattle on September 1st. Or come to the 6th floor of the Convention Center any day of PAX to try 13 new and unreleased Nindie titles, like Runbow Pocket for Nintendo 3DS or Punch Club. We're bringing some free swag, so I hope to see you there.
Swag.
Hi everyone, Reggie here. 30 years ago, The
President
Legend of
and
Zelda
cool.
launched in Japan, introducing the world to the hero Link, the Princess Zelda, and the villain Ganon. The game also introduced players to its items, enemies, engines, and intricate puzzles that left you feeling so smart once you solved them. Players of all ages will be able to revisit that original game in all its glory later this year, even if they don't own a current Nintendo console. When the Nintendo Entertainment System NES Classic
Oh, been hearing about that.
releases on November 8th. And to commemorate the 30th anniversary, this holiday will also be releasing a special series of classic Zelda amiibo figures. 8-Bit Link, Ocarina of Time Link, and a special 2-pack featuring both Link and Zelda from The Legend of Zelda.
I wish it was Tetra, though, to be perfectly honest. I never liked Wind Waker much, but I did love Tetra as a character, and I wish it had been Tetra. Not just because she was, you know, dark-skinned, but she's a fun character.
When it releases next year. Additionally, our partners at Dark Horse Comics plan to release 3 Zelda books as part of the 30th anniversary. The first of these will be The Legend of Zelda: Art and Artifacts, featuring more than 2,000 illustrations from The Legend of Zelda.
Oh shit, the old stuff.
You can pre-order the book now on Amazon.com. And if you're really in the mood to immerse yourself in all things Zelda, check for performances of The Legend of Zelda: Symphony of the Goddesses, which continues to tour around the country and around the globe. Finally, we're happy to announce that the original version of The Legend of Zelda: Skyward Sword will be releasing today in the Nintendo eShop on Wii. The story is set at the earliest point in Zelda history, so between this release and the release of NES Classic Edition, this fall is the perfect time to see where it all began for the series before the release of The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild next year.
You know, Metroid had a freaking anniversary too. Come on.
Is another one of my favorite Zelda titles, and now part of the new batch of Nintendo Selects titles released.
That's nice, but like y'all really cold cocked the shit out of Samus.
Last month,
Samus,
also saw the
however
release
you
of New
say
Hearts. The new Nintendo 3DS XL system now comes in a slick new Galaxy-style design.
It's pretty. Too bad, like, you know,
Super Mario 3D Land Edition.
if you have
New
armor,
Nintendo 3DS
then
system
the
bundle
outside is
that's
kind of
available
pointless.
Exclusively in a couple retailers in the U.S. and across Canada and Latin America. It comes with 2 sets of swappable cover plates.
Fucking Splatoon is
Bundle
right
also
there,
includes the pre-installed
right next to
adaptation
Nintendo's
of the
greats.
game,
I'm so
Super
happy
Mario 3D.
for that IP.
I guess playing Mario with Mario has its benefits.
Giggity.
Now's a great time to jump in with Nintendo 3DS. Next, we'll take a look at even more content on the web.
Great cut!
Great. Are we all good?
You were great. It was awesome.
That's not what I mean. Do we have Bill? And do we have my Nintendo 3DS?
Not yet.
Sorry, we'll pull it all together. Good job, team. Where are my donuts?
The fight continues in the game Hyrule Warriors Legends. A 3rd DLC pack is coming, and here's your first look.
Really? I haven't really touched Hyrule Warriors. I'm the Sand Guardian! Guardian of the Sand! Ganondorf quivers before him! Fuck off! And then he just gets on his train. Okay. Interesting. It doesn't solve the problem of the game being kind of boring, though. Toon Zelda. Like, yeah, you get all these characters, but you're still, you know, walking around and mashing an attack the entire time. If you love this kind of game, then, you know, more power to you, but for me, it got pretty old pretty quick. And I fucking love Zelda.
The Phantom Hourglass and Spirit
It
Tracks
freaking gave me Midna twice.
in the extras menu as of today.
But like, as soon as I beat it, that was the end of it.
Pass for all 4 packs is already on sale at a discounted price. Court is back in session. The latest game in the Ace Attorney franchise sees Phoenix himself in the courtroom of the Kingdom of Kura-In. Here, mysterious seance trials decide the fate of all defendants. Meanwhile, defense attorney Apollo Justice faces his own challenges while holding down the fort at the Write Anything agency. You can expect puzzling mysteries to solve, a striking cast of characters, and all new investigation techniques. This is one case you'll definitely want to take.
Objection!
Overruled! Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice will launch in Nintendo eShop exclusively on Nintendo
Seems like
3DS
one of the that's like
September
one of the
8th.
few things that the very precious few things that Capcom does right.
There are a ton of RPG fans out there waiting for a certain Nintendo 3DS game. I'm talking about the anticipated re-release of Dragon Quest VIII: Journey of the Cursed King, which will launch in 2017.
Mother 3?
Many
What's
of us
that?
have seen the original
Like
version
5
on
fucking
top
years
100
later.
lists, and it's now more feature-rich than ever.
Go Trunks.
But there's another Dragon Quest game on the way even sooner, and it's leveled up as well. Take one look at Dragon Quest VII: Fragments of the Forgotten Past, and you can see that this renewed classic has been completely remade from the ground up. There's hours upon hours of new content too.
I'm glad for
The
my
Street Pass
RPG
feature
buddies
allows you
out
to
there.
swap travelers tablets with fellow players to access
It's
special
just it
dungeons
just seems like
and
Nintendo is
items.
giving a lot
And
more
for
attention and
online
love to the
distributions, you can
3DS than they are the
encounter
Wii
new
U,
monsters,
and
explore new
even as
dungeons,
somebody who's been a
and earn
Nintendo fan for,
rewards.
decades, like something I
Replayability is
can't exactly
through the roof.
condone.
So if you're an old school RPG fan, remember that the game is available for pre-purchase in Nintendo eShop on Nintendo 3DS. If you do pre-purchase the game, you can receive a Dragon Quest VII Nintendo 3DS menu theme for free. Dragon Quest VII: Fragments of the Forgotten Past launches exclusively
Studio.
on Nintendo
Yeah,
3DS September 16th. Make sure
It's
to check out
crazy
our
that
playlist
it's
of
it's
Dragon Quest
2016
VII
and we got
videos
all this
on
shit
YouTube,
coming in, and we get
which
Dragon's
lets you
we get
explore
Dragon's
and
Quest
discover
games
many of its new
before Mother
iconic
3.
RPG
Like, I'm not even an Earthbound
Producer
fan, but that's still
Nobuo
like
Fujimoto will also be on hand
that
to
still
express
like
in a special
freaking
developer discussion.
blows my mind that we're still waiting on
Some
an official
RPGs
like
have that old school feel, and some
translation.
have a way of hitting that sweet spot while keeping things fresh. Whether you side with Yokai Watch 2 Bony Spirits or Yokai Watch 2 Fleshy Souls, you're about to travel to the past to witness the origin of the Yokai Watch. There, you'll choose sides and take part in an age-old yokai war between two rival factions. Luckily,
The
you'll also
bony
discover
and the
Yokai
fleshy.
Watch Model Zero, which gives you 2 new tactics that makes for more strategic battles.
They get
If your
new
enemies
tactics
either
out of the
wounded or Spirited, you can now poke them, and if you're fast enough, you'll earn bonuses in battle, even dealing a little extra damage. And if you fill up the soul meters of a yokai on your team and adjacent yokai, you can unleash a powerful end skill, like this. Power is certainly on your side, but which side will you choose? Bony or fleshy?
They really just fucking used my own joke. God damn it.
Hailing from ancient Japan,
It's almost like they're
is
asking for
Arrakis,
trouble.
who harbors a spidery secret. As for Fleshy Souls, the leader is Total Dude, the essence of a toad who lived for several centuries thanks to a fresh sense of style. No matter which yokai you befriend, you'll get their medal, and luckily, these medals can be traded between versions. Either way, the initial production run of the retail versions of the game each contain a physical medal that unlocks a new Soultimate move for Jibanyan. And the digital versions come with the ability to battle and befriend Robanyan F or Sailor Nyan.
Sailor Nyan!
You can try the game yourself when the demo version arrives.
Not a
in
game
Nintendo
series I could
eShop
ever get
in
into, but
September.
the fact that it's
So
still,
many choices.
going.
Which means it's time to choose your side when the game launches for Nintendo 3DS.
We're gonna
on
Pokemon
September
eyes.
30th.
I guess that's the word. Like, I've been
Here's a
using
quick reminder
Avenger eyes
all
for
you Disney
cinematic
fans
universes, but they're Pokemon
Disney's
eyes.
Magical World 2 is headed to Nintendo 3DS on October 14th.
Magical World.
If you pre-purchase the game, you'll receive some free in-game outfits. Do characters like Olaf, Anna, and Elsa ring a bell? That's right, free Frozen outfits. And luckily, the game is available for pre-purchase in Nintendo eShop on Nintendo 3DS and at select retailers. If you want to learn
I
more
wish
about
Frozen
those
would
cool
just
unlockables in the game,
chill,
head to the
honestly.
official website. Here's a sneak peek.
I was kind of wondering, like, why the hell am I seeing like freaking Frozen like themes and shit on like the freaking eShop? I'm like, Better enjoy it, kids, because that's as close to Kingdom Hearts as you'll probably get on a Nintendo system for a long while. Which is still closer than anybody else will get Kingdom Hearts for, at the rate this is going. Oh, shit.
I saw quite a
I'm
bit
gonna
of
sleep and then
Disney
go
magic
to
in there,
work.
which
Like,
reminds
right
me,
the fuck-
there are new Disney themes headed to the Nintendo 3DS
That's exactly what I was
Game
fucking
Shop
talking about. It's weird.
This year is Sonic the Hedgehog's 25th anniversary, and his latest game infuses the series'
You will
characters
point out
with some
fucking
new
Sonic's
elements,
anniversary,
fire and ice. Just
but
look
not
at him go.
Metroid.
There are modes for both single-player and two-player competitions. You'll notice that the controls make it easy to switch between characters, which should give speedrunners some much-needed adrenaline. While the game harnesses the tone of the popular animated series Sonic Boom, it also forges a new path and tells its own story. If I had to guess, Dr. Eggman is about to get wrecked, and so will the new villain, Defect. You can make sure that happens when the game launches exclusively on Nintendo 3DS on
Because, you
September
know,
27th.
that
The North
series of
American launch
games has
edition
been...
also packs in a 3-episode
Actually,
Sonic
you know
Boom
what?
DVD.
That might actually be a good thing. If they stick with a
Humans,
formula, they
demons,
can
and gods are
improve
about
it.
to face off in a true war of worlds. That's right. The long-awaited continuation of the beloved RPG, Shin Megami Tensei 4, is now available for pre-order. If you enjoyed the original game, this sequel will show you another side into the story, and take you into the events that follow. But if you didn't play the original, fear not. Shin Megami Tensei 4 Apocalypse can be enjoyed as a completely standalone experience. All first-run versions of the game contain a metal emblem set as a free bonus.
Okay, see,
So
that's
keep
how
that in
you
mind.
do, like, you
Game
know,
Storm's
fucking pre-order
exclusive
bonuses and shit.
Nintendo
Something you can
3DS
actually
on
physically
September 20th.
own. Not like fucking content that's locked away on the
Yes,
fucking disc.
without Bill. I don't know how we're gonna announce those 2017 games.
What are we gonna do? Bill? What on earth? It is him. Bill! Bill! Where have you been?
The island, it spoke to me, revealed secrets of the universe, the 3DS lineup. There's so much hope.
Bill, this beard. I didn't have this a few hours ago.
Hours? It's been years, man.
Are you sure you can present?
Yeah, I'm fine. What's for lunch? Warning. The next 18 seconds will be utterly adorable. You're looking at the Nintendo 3DS version of Yoshi's Woolly World, an adventurous Yoshi game set in a world of yarn.
I have to
It
complete
contains
that,
some new
though.
features, not to mention every single stage in the Wii U version. There are also exclusive new stages focused on Poochie. Time Poochie's jump to collect beads as you head for the goal. I'm also excited to introduce you to the miracle of Poochie Pups. Poochie Pups are curious little helpers who jump on suspicious spots to indicate where you should look for secrets and collectibles if you call them out to do so. And, as you saw earlier, we're developing animated shorts in collaboration with the stop-motion animation studio Dwarf. The Nintendo 3DS version packs in 30 of these shorts, showing the daily
Nice.
lives of Yoshi and Poochie. We'll also be releasing
It
a
is,
Yarn
it
Amiibo
is a
figure of
very
Poochie,
beautiful game.
just as he appeared
in its
in
own way.
these episodes. Stay
And
tuned.
so
for more
was
info on
Rainbow
the
Curse, which I also have to
functionality.
finish.
Poochie and Yoshi's Woolly World will be released February 3rd, 2017.
It's for my
As will the
birthday!
Poochie Amiibo on the very same day.
Not that I need to buy the
Offer
game
a special
again,
bundle
but
that
still.
includes the game and the Poochie Amiibo.
Thank you.
Now let's look at an action-adventure RPG we announced on Nintendo Treehouse Live at E3 2016, Ever Oasis. Mr. Koichi Ishii of Grezzo is the producer and the director of this title.
Like the art
As the
style.
creator of the legendary Chocobo and Moogle, as well as the Mana series at Square Enix, Mr. Ishii will bring decades of experience to Ever Oasis.
Wow.
And the character design is done by famed illustrator Yoshinori Shizuma. Ever Oasis takes place in a sprawling desert and the oasis at its heart. As a chosen seedling, you'll travel between this desert and oasis, collecting duodems to make your oasis bloom. Travelers with different wants, needs, and wishes will visit your oasis. And folks living there will sell products made from the materials you've gathered in the desert. They'll even offer hospitality to weary travelers. In contrast to your lively oasis, with its bustling shops all in a row, the desert is a harsh world where inhabitants live under threat of a dark force known as chaos. With your desert-dwelling friends in mind, you must set off on an adventure across this cruel terrain and locate the dungeons scattered throughout. Allies will join your cause, each one strengthening your team with a specific weapon and a unique skill set. Certain weapons are effective against certain enemies, and particular skills are required to solve puzzles in every dungeon.
Okay. It's an active
So it's
battle
important
system.
to team up with the right ally for the job,
Sick of
and
that.
switch between
Getting into
characters
that.
to utilize their skills in battle or when solving puzzles. Items claimed in the desert can be used as materials to craft other items that can be obtained at shops or given to certain travelers in search of them. By doing so, you'll help travelers accomplish their goals and fulfill their wishes. In fact, they may cozy up to the idea of moving in and living at your oasis as an ally. As your oasis blossoms, it will grow, thanks to the power of the water spirit, Izuma. May your journey lead you to Ever Oasis when the game releases in 2017. Next is a new title, Mario Sports Superstars.
Interesting.
This compilation includes 5 sports: soccer, baseball, tennis,
Get that shit out of here.
golf, and horse racing.
Horse racing.
And when we say soccer, we're talking the full-on 11 versus 11 rules. These are full-scale sports, and there's more to them than you may expect.
Horse
There's not
racing?
only a single-player tournament mode for all 5 sports, there's also local and online multiplayer modes, so you can compete against your friends and family locally or
Just as long as you
against
put
the
on that
best
gag,
players.
because you can't chat with people, because Nintendo still has a fucking thing about that.
Mario Sports Superstars will be released in spring 2017.
Have fun trying to, have fun online.
Let's dig into our final game of the day.
Oh, wow. I guess it is one of the time. A new Pikmin game? What's 2D?
Mysterious creatures known as Pikmin are joining the fearless space explorer Olimar for a side-scrolling adventure game on Nintendo 3DS. Pikmin follow Olimar around, and then you tap the touchscreen where you want to throw. They'll get to work right away, moving objects, battling creatures, or carrying treasure while heading for the goal.
Weird that this is 2D.
As always, red Pikmin are fire resistant. Blue Pikmin love water. And yellow Pikmin can be thrown to higher ground and avoid electrocution. It's just you, your colorful friends, and a perilous series of tasks you could only describe as an adventure. This Pikmin game is being designed with action in mind. It will make you think fast and utilize every Pikmin to overcome anything that stands in your way. This new side-scrolling Pikmin adventure will be released in 2017.
Bill, great job. It's wonderful to have you back.
Thanks, Reggie.
Oh, where's my Nintendo 3DS? Oh, yeah. Just a sec.
What the fuck was that? No, dude, seriously, what the fuck was that? Like, you were like, it almost felt like you were setting, like, he's got psi powers now. Psi powers? Because open it up in Mother 3, like, fuck, like I said, I'm not a Mother fan, but, like, even I can understand why people are really pissed off about that, because it's a big game. Nintendo makes freaking references to it all the time. They keep bringing Lucas. They freaking brought back Lucas. But okay. Well, it's good to see that they're continuing to support the 3DS into 2017, but with no information on the NX, or whatever they're going to call it when it comes out, it's still highly suspect. Especially since, like, there seems to be a lot of focus on the 3DS, but not the Wii U. Hopefully going forward, Nintendo, like, you know, we'll get some more. It's still only, like, September. But you don't have a lot of time, and, like, right out of the gate, like, Xbox has the Xbox One S, which is 4K capable. Any day now, I think on the 7th, Sony's supposed to announce the PS4, the PS4 Neo. Microsoft still has Project Scorpio down the line. So it's like, you know, everybody else is getting their ducks in a row, and Nintendo's still like, I guess they want to have something to show. I guess I can't fault them for that, because, like, the worst thing you could do is put out a system with a weak launch lineup. That doesn't mean it's okay to delay Zelda again, just so you can frickin' put Zelda on your NX. Oh boy. Either way, I am looking forward to it. The thing is, though, I am looking forward to Breath of the Wild, but, like, I even just picked up an Xbox One. Like, an Xbox One Slim. Right here. Alright. Because we had a sale and a couple of discounts, and I basically got this for $200. Now that I have that, going through the aisles and looking through all the games, and I can't even say all the games because it's like a couple of sections, I have a PC that can run this shit. Like, I just picked up Rainbow Six Siege on the PC. It does piss me off that it has to be online at all times, but holy fuck. The Xbox One doesn't have any exclusive games that make me still want to say, hey, I should definitely open that right now, right the fuck now, and play it. It might end up being a cheap, ultra UHD fucking Blu-ray player, but the TV I've got doesn't even have HDR, so I don't know if I'll be able to take advantage of that, but either way, you know, I'll have that as an option, and it does play 360 games, which is a good point in its favor, but it doesn't have the games. Like, it's a system with no games that are exclusive to it. And the problem with that, the other problem with that is that Microsoft, I think, has been quoted as saying that Project Scorpio, or whatever they'll call that system, isn't going to have that many exclusives. I'm like, you're killing me, dude. You've just guaranteed I'm not going to pick up that system because there's no exclusives for it. Like, why do I have a freaking Wii U? Fucking Splatoon and Smash Brothers and Zelda, like the games I can only get on that system. It's why I haven't gotten an Xbox One or a PS4 until now. And the only reason I even considered getting this was because movies. So I can get some 4K fucking movies. Not because of the games. If they just came out with a Blu-ray, like a UHD Blu-ray player, and that's all it did, and it was cheaper than $300, I'd be on that, and I wouldn't even have this thing. It's just, get your shit right. And as far as PlayStation goes, like, they're trying to push the Move with the VR thing, and I'm like, what was the last time? Like, working at Target, we got rid of the Move like months ago. It's almost been years now, and because we hadn't gotten that many games. And there was no interest in it. Like, even Sony pretty much gave up on it. And now they want to push VR. I'm like, no, you don't. You're gonna be all about this for like maybe a couple of months, and you'll put out maybe 2 or 3 games for it, and then you'll fucking ignore it, and it'll go away. Like everything else Sony has put their hands on, the fucking PlayStation Eye, and then PlayStation Move, and that PlayStation fucking 3D TV. Anybody remember that shit? because 3D was the thing. Like, hey, we got a specific 3D TV, which only like like a handful of games fucking use, and then they just dropped that shit again. You know, I have a fucking Vita and I haven't touched it in like, it's freaking right here. It's probably dead as shit because I never play it because there's fucking games on the goddamn thing. Sony does not know how to support their products very well, especially when it comes to the software. So y'all, you know, I'm considering the PS4K between the Xbox One S and the PS4K. The Xbox One S being able to play 360 games is a huge point in its favor. But the PlayStation 4K will have a couple of more exclusive games. So that's the point in its favor. The problem with that is I can't trade in my PS3 to get it. Although I didn't trade in my fucking Xbox 360 for that. But the option is there because I don't need it once I have this. But anyway. Whew! Sorry, like I said, I haven't made a video in a while, so I guess letting you guys know what I've been going through. Yeah, my time is just about up, and I still have to go back to the grind tomorrow. Gotta make that money. It'd be nice if YouTube was making me enough more money, but like with Nintendo hitting my videos and people's videos getting taken down and shit, and I don't want to veer to the social justice stuff, because that's a nightmare I don't want to have to deal with. So, I will try to get some more videos out. Since Nintendo has been fucking demonetizing a lot of my videos, just, you know, being Nintendo, probably gonna have to start veering away from them. Like I said, I got Rainbow Six Siege, probably try to get some videos on that. I did also get a pick up Song of the Deep, so maybe do a Let's Play series on that. So, I'll see y'all in the next video, hopefully not, 3 months from now. Also, see y'all the next time I play something. Vidya James, howdy.